Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Most importantly, like, comment and share. And if you are a returning subscriber, then it's lovely to see you here again. We have entered Girl Chat episode 5, but unfortunately, episode 5 will actually be my last episode, guys. And honestly, like, I don't know how I feel, but it's just like, I've just been, I just come to the decision that, I'm going to stop doing Girl Chat episodes, but it's okay because you guys are going to see more of what I actually want to do, and that's like travel vlogs and things like that. I am going to be traveling quite a lot this year. Well, not a lot, but like I've got some places I'm going to be traveling. So if you feel like I haven't been posting a lot, just know I'm traveling and you're going to get a vlog. And I'm going to give you guys the best of everything. So yeah, this actually is going to be the end of Girl Chat. So I'm giving you guys a last episode and that will be it. And at first I was like, but then I was just like, this will be my end. So yeah, without being said, let's get straight into Girl Chat episode 5. Initially, I really want you guys to pick up your phones because I'm calling. Pick up your phones, okay? Since this is our last Girl Chat, I really want it to be just like more, how do I say it, like not memorable, that's not the word I'm looking for, very like just showing you guys and telling you guys like what exactly has been going on. So let's just say it's just a catch up where I generally want to just speak about like, okay, things that some people may relate with, what I'm not doing anymore and what I'm doing moving forward with my life because things are changing now. So yeah, that's what I want it to be. So yeah, answer that phone and let's actually do this. So I don't actually have like one topic that I want to speak about. Like there's just so many things I want to speak about, and it's like I would rather speak about it with you guys. And you guys, if you've obviously been subscribing for a long time, you guys will kind of start to like pick up, I guess, how I am, or my character, or my personality, how I am in general, right? I was, how do I say this? Okay, cool. I feel like, when I started doing social media, right? When I started doing social media, there's certain things I would rather not put out there, and there's certain things I would want to put out there. Just because like, I think people feel like when you're on social media, people think they know everything, but they don't. And what people fail to understand is we pick up our cameras and like we will say certain things and then that will be it. Just because we've said 1, 2 and 3 doesn't mean you know 4, 5 and 6. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like I feel like you physically can't figure out what someone's going through, or you can't figure out like how a person actually is through these clips of videos you see. You really cannot. Like I just wish people understood that. But it's okay, I guess. It's fine, us content creators or whatever, I personally would rather label myself as just me, but hey, we go through things and people feel like it's okay to just, like they're a content creator, they'll get through it. That's not how it goes. But yeah, anyways, I'm basically trying to say, because I feel like I'm, going round in circles what I'm basically trying to say is I'm not with my boyfriend anymore. Yeah, I made that decision last night, and well, to be honest, ChatGPT helped me break up with him. Lol, funny innit? Mad. But when I was reading through, because obviously don't get twisted, I have a mind of my own, but when I was reading through like ChatGPT and what they were saying, it's as if they were making me sound dumb for even like contemplating staying, like, because you already know, like she was like to me, he, she, whatever ChatGPT is, they were like to me, they were like, listen to yourself, you're saying this and that, and you still want to stay there. And it's facts. And that's what brings me up to this video, right? I feel like us as women, I don't know what it is, we will stay at a place knowing we don't have to be there. Or like, I feel like, well, let me just say me in general, or like what I've experienced. Yeah, I feel like I tend to stay at places knowing damn well ain't shit gonna change. Nothing's gonna change. And I think because of the type of heart I am, like I have that like, oh, I feel bad and this is that. But it's like, why feel bad for somebody else when you could feel bad for yourself? Like, don't you feel bad that like you're not getting to experience so and so and this and that, don't you feel bad for that? And that's what made me realize, like, yeah, nah, like, you don't need to be there. And I feel like one thing I hate about how my relationship went is the fact that I don't like putting up stuff on social media, not because I'm doing something wrong or I don't know, but I just don't like certain things being on social media if it's a facade or you're not happy. Like, for example, I can post us together and it's like, I'm posting you, but I'm not really happy with you. So why the fuck am I posting like I'm happy when I'm not? And that's one thing I've realized about relationships is like, you go through things and stuff like that, but it's like, I had to think about myself now. Like, yeah, I can post us, but I'm posting us, but I'm not happy. Like, I'm generally not happy. And I've always said that I'm not the type of person who's scared to like be out of a relationship. My preference is to be out of a relationship. I don't really like relationships. I feel like they hold me down, you know, they're setbacks. You have to consider other people. I feel like being in a relationship is basically like having a child. It's a priority. It's a responsibility that I don't think I can do at the ripe age of 23. Like, I'm going to be 24 this year. And I just feel like when you're in a relationship and you keep giving chances, like, nah, it's going to get better, it's not going to get better, it's going to get better, it's never going to get fucking better than what you have. Like, and I had to sit down and realize, nah, this is not a rough patch. This is our relationship. It's bullshit as fuck. Like, and I know they say go into relationships without comparing, but I compare a lot because everything is an experience. That's how I like to see it. I compare how I was treated in different relationships and stuff like that. And then I look at my relationship and I'm like, no, this is a fucking downgrade. This is a fucking downgrade. At least with my other relationships, like, even if they had cheated or whatever, at least I was getting gifts, going on dates, I was having fun. Do you know what I mean? Toxic is toxic regardless. Do you know what I mean? Like, relationships argue, whatever, but when I look at like my current relationship or my recent relationship, it was like, we're good as people. Like, me and that specific person, we're good as people. Like, we vibe, we have a connection, but there's things that are missing. And am I going to stay for the sake of I have a partner, or am I going to leave and initially find someone that's actually meant for me that can, you know, fill out the parts that are missing? Because I genuinely feel like when you leave a person, it's not always that they're bad people. I don't think my partner was a bad person. I think he has like a kind heart. I feel like people go through things and stuff and there are red flags. Same way he may say I have red flags and I can voice out the red flags I have. Do you know what I mean? But I just feel like, yeah, a person can have red flags and stuff, and some you can ignore, some that you just can't ignore. And I feel like with me, it wasn't just like, I'm not crying, by the way, my eyes are watering, but yeah, I feel like with me, it was just kind of like, okay, cool, you got, that's like your soulmate. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, when you look at certain people and you're like, we actually could be good as friends, but obviously for the respect of just how I would feel and how I felt when female friends and this is that, I just wouldn't do it. Like, I just feel like if I break up with you and let's say, for example, you move on, I don't want that person that you've moved on with feeling how I felt. When it gets to telling these niggas, cut that bitch off, female friend is, nah, I'm not with it. So I'd rather just not be friends with you. If it didn't work out, it's not going to work out. And you know what? Sometimes I sit down and think, like, you know when you're scrolling on TikTok and you're like seeing them videos and it's like people like, oh, we broke up and then found each other 2 years after and we got married. I would hope for that, but I just don't think it's a reality. Do you know what I mean? Like, I live in the real world, you know, not just fairy tales and stuff. Like, yeah, it'll be great if it actually happens, but I just don't, do you know what I mean? And I feel like I hate when like a big part of you leaving is not just like the arguments, it be about money. So with my situation, it's just about money. Like, yeah, we've gone out and stuff, but it's very basic. It's not what I want. Like, I want to be going out, traveling, you know, explore the world, because that's what I was doing without being in a relationship. Like, when I was single, I would solo travel, I would travel. Do you know what I mean? That's just me. I like to have fun. I obviously used to go clubbing here and there, and then I stopped going clubbing. I don't even think like the clubbing part is important to me because I chose to do that because of me. Do you know what I mean? Whether a man told me I can't go clubbing, trust me, I was in them people's clubs, not giving a fuck. You can't tell me what to do, sorry. But I stopped going clubbing because I needed to elevate within myself. Like, the whole drinking thing and stuff like that is just not for me. And I've been saying that, like, you know, so that's not even part of it. It's just that I want to go out with my man, I want to do certain things, and it's like, if I can see your life is constantly falling apart, I'm just gonna look at it as like, nah, this is not where I want to be in life. And at first I used to think of other people, but it's no, I need to focus on myself. I need to think about myself, like, what would happen if you randomly fell pregnant with this guy? He can't afford that damn child. Whether I can afford the child, he can't, and that's a big factor for me. Like, things like that is just like, nah. And then it's like, what, sleeping with a man without a condom and knowing that this man is damn near fucking broke, and what if you fall pregnant? That's what I think about all the time, like, bro. And then obviously another thing that made me just leave was the fact that, okay, cool, Valentine's Day came, and obviously he planned something. So he planned for us to go Paris. As I'm filming this in my room, I'm meant to be in Paris. We were meant to leave today. Funny enough, we were meant to leave today. So he booked Paris, right, for us, and he booked Disneyland and stuff like that. And it was nice because I was just thinking like, but because of previous stuff that's happened, I didn't want to get too excited until I'm on that damn plane, because you just never know with these fucking men. So obviously, this is the proof. I'm actually supposed to be in Paris right now. We leave today and we're making our way back to London. So we were supposed to be in Paris from the 13th of February to the, was it 13th? Yeah, 13th to the 15th. So that's my flight. And I'm in the UK right now. But yeah, so he booked something, right? And like I said, we're meant to be there. We're not there. Why? Because you don't have fucking money. He don't have money for us to, he booked it, but he don't have money for us to be there and do the things we're supposed to do. And okay, cool. You guys might sit and think, oh, you're leaving for money. No, it's not that. It's the pattern of things. And I like to stick true to myself, because even though other people may not know, I know. And if I know myself, then why would I tolerate it? And it's the fact that I want consistency and you don't have consistency for me. Like, you plan stuff, but they don't fall through. You like putting in the effort to plan something. Okay, do you want a medal? Like, you've done your job. But it's like, okay, you planned it, but we haven't gone. It's not happened. So it's like, and for me, it's the pattern of things. Like, even what I'm about to say is so fucking embarrassing for me to come up here and say it, but it is what it is. I'm going to say it anyways, because it's the truth, and you can't hide the truth to protect your character or how you want to be perceived as. Like, I feel like when you're in a relationship, that person's supposed to care for you. And what I mean by caring is everything. Like, it's not just, oh, this I'll care for. No, it's everything. For example, if I'm the type of person where I care about my birthdays, why the fuck would you come into my life and destroy that for me? You hate me. And that is exactly what happened. And I'm talking about, like, okay, cool. So my first birthday when I was 22, I'm 23 now, so 22, right? Yeah, 22. Okay, cool. Another excuse. You can't do this because this money, that, and then your work with your dad haven't been paid. Cool. You've given me this shit ass paragraph on notes page, which I still have, actually. It's so funny, but it's like, for other people that would be cute for them, but for me and the type of person I am, I'm just like, no, bro, I don't want to, and it's like, failing someone's birthday is a big thing for me. Honestly, speaking out loud now, I don't even know why I stayed. I'm telling you. But as you guys can understand, when you love someone, do you get what I mean? Cool. That was one. Two, the second time you failed my birthday again, money. I'm like, okay, like, and guys, I stayed. But the third time won't happen. This year won't happen, because I'm leaving, bitch. Not even I'm leaving, I've left. Nigga, I've left. I've actually left, guys. I've left. And I don't think he thinks I'm being serious. Hence why he's texting and talking about, I'll sort this out, I'll fix it. You can't fix something like that, because in his head, he thinks it's about Valentine's Day. No, nigga, it's the cycle. It's the pattern of you not having money constantly. You don't have money 24/7. Like, and it's like, to me, it's like, had it been about money, cool, whatever, but it's literally about the pattern, guys. Like, it's always a pattern. I'll get excited about something, it's not going to work out, or there's other parts, because obviously it's my relationship. I'm not going to come up here and just say everything, because I don't really think you guys need to know everything. Like, it's not you guys' business. Do you know what I mean? But there's other parts that played a big part in it. but it's also just like the birthdays as well. Like, I'm making this video based on just the money. I don't want to speak about other things because, like I said, it's not you guys' business anyways. But I just feel like there's just so many things that's happened, and when a relationship goes from being good to like toxic, and like you're crying all the time, I'm crying, or you can't do this, or I've done that, or you've done this, so it's made me go and do this. This is like, it's just pointless. Like, the relationship is done. No matter how many times you try to fix it, bro, that relationship is just done and dusted. Like, I feel like you can't even heal at the place that broke you, so why would you even be there anyways? Vice versa, do you know what I mean? You just can't. And I feel like the best thing for me to do for myself, because I'm thinking about myself, not anyone else, was to leave, because I have goals and ambitions to achieve, and I don't want to feel like I'm I don't ever want to feel like I'm bragging, because when you speak about something to somebody who don't have it, or like whatever, they're always going to see it as you're bragging. Not that they've said it or whatever, but you just have that feeling where it's like you're happy about something, and then you see their mood, and they're like, and it's like, you can tell that's rubbed them the wrong way. They're just looking at it like, nah. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just like, nah, bro, I can't do it. And importantly, I'm making this video because I know once I post this video, I'm not going back. You know, them ones, like, it's embarrassing. You're not even going to go back. So yeah, I may seem cool now. I think I'll probably be sad after, when I deep that, okay, 2 weeks in, you haven't spoken to him, cool. Because right now I'm just airing him. I'm not going to respond. Like, he thinks it's a joke, but it's done. Like, I can't go back on my words. And I feel like as women, you need to be able to stand your ground in certain things as well. Like, it's just one of them ones, you know? Obviously, I've just said to myself, like, yeah, no, don't go back. Like, you can sit and think about all the good times and that all you want, but the nigga is still going to be fucking broke, bro. Unless, what do you call it? Something magical happens, and a mystery, or what do you call it? Like, happens that you all of a sudden become rich, then yeah, fair enough, cool. But we live in a reality. You're not fucking rich, and it don't even be about being rich. It's just having money, bro. Like, you can't not have money every fucking day. Like, what the hell? And I feel like as well, like, it might come across as, it's just about the money, but you guys need to understand that money comes with a lot of things in this life. You need money to be happy, and it's facts. The reason why I say that is because I can date you and love you for who you are, but it's like, okay, cool, what happens when I want to go out to eat? What happens when I want to travel, or what happens when I want to go on a date, or I want to do something lovely? Like, memories are built, okay? You build the memories. So it's like, if you don't have money 24/7, are we just supposed to be fucking and laying in bed? What the fuck is that? That's not my type of relationship. I don't even like fucking. I don't like fucking, quite frankly. I'm not the type of person that's going to be pressed on the fact that we don't have sex, or that I don't like fucking. I'm not pressed for it. I don't give a fuck if we don't fuck. It's more of just, I want to see the world, and if I was doing that without you, why am I going to get with you to not do that? Like, you know, it's like, and it's so crazy because I honestly look at him and I'm like, I actually love this guy. Like, you know, when you find a guy and you're like, yeah, like, you're a bit of me. Like, not even talking about looks wise, I'm talking about like, we go together, bro. Like, we look good together. Do you know what I mean? Like, we literally are soulmates. Like, our vibe, our banter and everything is like, do you know what I mean? We go together. Like, do you ever look at a guy and you're like, we go together? That's literally how it is with my man. I mean, my ex now. But, you know, but it's like, certain things I just can't wait for. And I don't ever want to be waiting on a nigga. Like, I would rather you get your shit sorted and then, do you know what I mean, meet me up there or something. I don't know, but it's like, even then I say that, and I know myself, and I know, like, once I leave a person, I don't look back. Like, I don't, because it's just like, why am I going to look back? Do you know what I mean? I feel like it's my life, and I deserve to, like, experience different things. I deserve nice things in life. And I feel like if a man if you can't do it for me, then why am I there? Do you know what I mean? Like, why am I there? Because I'm gonna be with you knowing you don't do shit for me, and I'm going out and stuff, having fun with my friends, knowing I'm doing everything myself. And then what's that gonna do? It's gonna make me feel like I don't really need to be in a relationship if I'm doing everything myself anyways. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's like, why am I with you? Do you know what I mean? And yeah, it's just one of them ones where you just kind of have to let go. Like, yeah, heartbreak is gonna, like, well, what I like to say is heartbreak is gonna fade, yeah, but your self-respect and dignity lasts forever. Your self-respect, guys, I have to respect myself. You know, it gets to a point where you're like, now you have to respect yourself. Like, and I feel like the reason why he's texting and he thinks that I'm joking is because us women give these men the idea of, yeah, she accepted the first time, she's gonna forgive me, she's gonna forgive me, she's gonna forgive me. And that's how I felt the first time that he messed up my birthday. Forgave him, so he done it the second time. There won't be a third time, my nigga. I've already booked my trip. I'm flying out for my birthday. You know what I mean? I'm not letting no man ruin things that matter to me. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, whether it's purposely or not, I always see things as you did it on purpose. Reason being is because if you know your woman's birthday is coming up, you would have saved money for that specific date. If everyone else can do it, why the fuck can't you? You know? And I feel like when someone's constantly always going through something, like life's hitting you, moving jobs to job, or this is that, I just see it as, nah, there's no stability there, bro. There's no stability there. And I just feel like if I continue being with you, my life is gonna end up a living hell, or matter of fact shit. And even then, like, I noticed a lot of changes within myself, like, because this person's not doing this for me, I'll always see myself angry. Like, coming to an end of our relationship, I was always angry. This nigga could call me, I'm thinking, what the fuck do you want? Like, you know, on TikTok, when you see them I hate my boyfriend posts, I was reposting every single one of them because I could relate. Not because I hate him, but it's like, when he would do certain things, I'm like, bro, I hate this guy. Like, you know, when you look at a man and you're like, I fucking hate you. Like, why can't my boyfriend be someone this or that? Like, that's when I knew it's time to fucking go. Like, whether he takes it serious or not, I've left, bro. I've left. Do you know what I mean? I need to focus on myself. And it's not like I'm leaving, oh, yay, left new man now, bro. I don't want to be in a relationship. Like, I want to be single. I want to have fun. I feel like when people say enjoy your 20s, we don't understand it enough. Enjoy your fucking 20s. Like, seriously, enjoy your 20s. Like, I'm going to be 24, you know, I want to enjoy myself. I don't want to feel like I'm imprisoned. Like, I feel like that's how our relationship became, like, very much prison. You can't go there, or you don't go there, or the last time you went there you did this. I don't trust you. Trust. We don't trust each other, so why are we with each other? Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's sad. Do you know what I mean? I'm laughing because I'm like, but it's sad because that's my soulmate. Like, that's my dog for real. You guys will see little things on social media. That's not even the whole of it. Me and this guy are like, well, best friends. We used to be best friends, and then it's like you start to build resentment because of like things that are not working out, or you plan this and we can't go this, or this happens, this is that. Like, but guys, that's really my best fucking friend. That's what hurts the most. I feel like because that's my best friend, it's like, bro, I have no choice but to, like, do you know what I mean? And I hate when situations like that happen, because it has me feeling like we could have actually just stayed friends. Do you know what I mean? We could have been friends. Not, you know, not every man or girl you see it has to lead to a relationship, because look where it gets you. Do you know what I mean? And then it's like, you're no longer going to cross paths again, because once you did something, you don't ever see them again. Or, do you know what I mean? But I don't have no anger towards him, or I don't hate him. Do you know what I mean? I feel like he's even the first ex that, you know, I've not come and dissed on social media, or this is that. I've just left it to be, like, because, do you know what I mean? And I don't even think it's because of who he is. I just feel like it's just like, okay, cool, I'm grown now. I don't need to do all that, because I'm, at the end of the day, I'm the one that was dating him. So why am I going to come on social media and diss him when I was dating him? It doesn't make sense. Like, you just grow out of certain things. You know what I mean? You literally grow out of certain things. That's why I was just like, nah, like, you're cool and all. Like, it is what it is. Like, he put me through things. I put him through things. And it's like, we agreed on that. We both hurt each other. But it's like, you don't hurt somebody and then forgive them and then want to, like, be with them, but then put them through things. Like, now you don't trust me because of this is this. You say you forgive me, but it's like, you don't trust me. So it's like, you're torturing yourself, babe. You might as well just leave. And if you're not going to leave because you feel like, oh no, I want to keep trying, babe, I'm tired. I don't want to keep trying. I don't have any effort to give, because I just feel like my world has just not crushed, but it's like the things I look up to in a relationship. It's like, you know, I don't want to be dating a guy and I don't respect you, bro. Like, you guys don't even want to know how I would speak to this guy because I don't respect him. Like, and it's like little things that just like, oh, okay, cool, I don't listen to men without money and this is that. Like, you can't be telling me what to do and you don't have money, bro. I'm looking at you like, what did you say? I don't even hear you when you're speaking, bro. Facts. I don't hear you when you're speaking because you don't have money. There's nothing to look forward to, like, you know. And then I think what made it worse is like, okay, cool, I go on TikTok, I'm seeing this girl get treated like this. My man just bought me this, and I'm looking at my broke ass nigga like, what the fuck? I'm just looking at this broke ass man like, brother, like, get your fucking money up, because we can actually be the best couple in the world if you had money. Like, and then I start, going back, because I'm thinking like, cool, I have money, but I'm thinking I can't do this for you because I know you're not going to do it for me. What makes it even worse is his birthday's before mine. You think I'm going to go splash out for you knowing you've missed out on 1-2 birthdays of mine? Nah. I'm just not going to do it. Like, it was just like one of them ones. And I know people say stuff like, do things out of your heart. It's like, nah, nigga, I'm not like that. I do things based off of what people do for me. And if I know you don't do shit for me, I'm not doing it for you, because then it's going to feel like I'm being used. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, I just don't know. Like, nah, like, I feel like as women, we actually have to respect ourselves. And this year was a big thing for me, because I need to be what I portray myself to be, if that makes sense. I can't come and give you guys advices knowing behind closed doors I'm tolerating disrespect like that. Nah. You gotta find respect, like, as in respect yourself. Sometimes you have to respect yourself. When you're looking in the mirror, you're like, respect yourself. And that's why certain, like, most people, like, you get them social media people that actually stalk people. They probably would have clocked on. One day he's taking me off his display picture. One day I'm deleting posts, reposting them. We post a YouTube video together, I delete it because we break up. Every second break up. Nah, bro, it's done. There's too much. And even if it wasn't for like, okay, cool, money, whatever, I still feel like I would still leave, just based off of just like how the relationship's gone and stuff. And I feel like when a person like keeps promising things and it's like it doesn't happen, you start to kind of like think, bro, I don't even like you anymore. Me personally, I get the ick so quickly. Like, I don't know why I did that. But I get the ick so quickly, and I feel like I squashed it down a bit for him, but then it was like, nah, bro, I'm actually icked out. Like, I'm actually icked out, because it's like, you plan something, it don't go how it's supposed to go, then you come to me like, oh, I'm sorry, I tried my best. So, nigga, try fucking harder. How about that? Niggas be so quick to be like, oh, I tried my best. Fucking try harder then. I don't know. The fuck? You clearly are not trying enough, bro. And it makes me think sometimes that, how hard can it be to fucking put money aside and save money, bro? How hard can it fucking be? For someone you love, bro, save money and do something for them. No, like, yeah, you're showing me all these things. We got our flights and whatever. And it's like, okay, you booked Disneyland, whatever, and we didn't even go. Do you know what I mean? It's like, because you didn't save money knowing that, okay, I'm going to be going Paris and I'm going to need money for this and that. You didn't think of that. It's like, yeah, like, and that's why I feel like I think I gave him the benefit of the doubt, because it's like, okay, cool, you're a working man. You don't do fraud or you don't do this. But, hey, my exes were fraudsters in that. Do you know what I mean? Trappers in that. That's probably why it's very different. And, hey, my fraudster exes, like, I could just be like, I want this. And it's like, yeah, I got that. Do you know what I mean? But then the transition of like, okay, you're dating someone that works a normal job now. Hey, I was sitting there some days thinking, fuck, and it don't even be like, okay, you have to be a fraudster and that, but it's like, run a business or something. I don't know. Maybe it's because I own a business, innit? I've always been a businesswoman from young, so it's different, isn't it? But I feel like sometimes we actually can't be dating below our means. Meaning, if I, like, let's say, for example, I have a degree, yeah, or this is that. If I have a degree, am I going to date someone that don't have a degree? You're not going to do that though, are you? Do you know what I mean? Not saying someone's better than one other or this, that, but it's like, sometimes you have to think of it like that, because a lot of businesswomen tend to go for men that don't really got shit going on for themselves and whatever. And then it's like, they're breaking their heart and this is that. And it's like, hey, us girls, we really do be sticking besides the man that don't do shit, and then we'll cut off the man that do be doing shit. Make it make sense. What the fuck? Nah. It ain't happening. I just told myself, like, no, like, you need to elevate and you need to continue being you for you to actually be able to attract the person that you actually deserve. Not because, oh yeah, I met you here. Because one thing I've realized, yeah, when dating, I meet people that are like me. Have you ever thought of it like that? Have you guys never sat there and actually thought of it like that? Like, you're meeting someone that's actually like you. That's why you're there. And I don't look at myself and see a bum. So it's like, that's wrong. What the fuck? I got money. I got a business. I got money. I do shit for myself. So it's like, nah, we don't go. Like, We really don't go. And my issue is when I date people, I always try to push them up. And it's like, you can't push someone that's not as motivated as you. Like, I'll be there like, yeah, start your business, do this, do that. And it's like, it goes through one ear to another because they're not, you can't, I always tell people this, yeah, you can't motivate someone more than they motivate themselves. They have to be able to motivate themselves before you think to motivate them. And it's facts, like, it's facts. And I just feel like sometimes, I'm not going to lie, sometimes you actually have to let people be. And I there was times where I'll tell him like, bro, I feel like we should take a break and you go work on yourself, get your money up so we can, live it up. And at the end of the day, if you end up with somebody else, so be it. And if I end up with somebody else, so be it. And it's always no, but it's facts. Sometimes men don't understand, if you're not where you need to be in life, you really have to let go of women. And men don't get it. He's lucky he bumped into a girl like me that's telling him like, go get your money up and this is that. There's girls that will take from you, and then when you're fucking broke as fuck, they will leave you. I was trying to tell you, get your money up, start doing this, start doing that, but it's never enough. They have to feel it for themselves, bro. And I'm having to leave because I'm not happy in my relationship, and I don't like the fact that I can make posts of us and we make videos together when we're going out, but it's like, you post it and it's like, wait, I'm still not happy, I didn't get this and that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's like, I don't want to live a facaded relationship where on the media I'm happy and then behind closed doors I'm not happy. It's not facts. And even like the people around me, let's say like, okay, my friends and stuff, like they would notice that I wasn't happy anymore. Or like even my sister will always say to me like, you're not happy anymore, you're not yourself. Like, it got to that point where it's like, okay, cool, I'll be happy like in terms of, okay, he'll say we're doing something and I'm happy like, oh, I'm getting to see my man. Then it's like, it don't happen. I'm like, fuck, okay, I'm not excited anymore. And even like, for example, with me, I'm a very emotional type of girl where like I go through things and I'm like, I need my man. At the end of the relationship, why is it now I don't need my man, now I need myself, or I need my friends? Or it's like, because you already know like they can't do anything to help you, babe. He's not going to say, you're sad, let's go out, let me take you shopping. Why? Because he's fucking broke, bro. He ain't got the fucking money to do it. And it's irritating as fuck. It's so fucking irritating, bro. And I have to go on social media and I'm seeing everyone like show their gifts and stuff like, and I'm looking at my man on the side and I'm like, bro, it's like, that's why I was reposting all them I hate my boyfriend TikToks, because it's like, I can relate, bro. Like, you may not hate them, but you can relate to what's really going on. Like, why? Like, and it's so annoying because I used to sit there sometimes and be like, bro, like, this guy has to be cursed. Like, it's either your family's cursing you or something, because I don't understand. Everyone else in your family, they're good, like, cool, whatever. Then I look at you and I'm like, why is it only happening to you? Why are you cursed? Like that's how it felt. Like, and it's dark when you start to look at someone and think, are they cursed? Why is it always bad things happening to them? Like, okay, you lost money, go did this, lost money, everything. Every time you try to do something good for me, you lose money, bro. It's fucked. Sometimes, hey, I used to sit, bro, you're not deep in it. I love that guy so much that I will sit there praying to God every night to save it. And sometimes you just gotta see it as maybe it's not meant to be, bro, because ain't no way. Like, literally, ain't no fucking way. Like, it's sad, but you know what, like, I feel like people would expect you to be more sad and crying. But one thing I've always told myself is, every relationship I've been in, I've always told myself, I can't leave, and then I leave, and I got through it. So same way with this relationship, you've left now, congratulations, and you're gonna get through it. Like, it is what it is, life goes on. Am I gonna be in a relationship and miserable, or am I gonna be not in a relationship and still miserable? I'd rather that. Yeah, you could be sad about it, but I'd rather be sad alone than sad with the person that's making me sad. What the fuck is that? Why am I going to stay when I'm fucking unhappy? And it's like, back to the Valentine's thing, yeah? Cool, you can say, yeah, you'll fix it and this is that, because obviously, yeah, insurance, you get the money back from, like, the trip, but it's like, after that, I'm still going to have to wait how long to then see you again after that, because it's like, money's going to go, and then you're back to square one. And this is exactly what I mean by people that work a normal job, or they live paycheck to paycheck. Living paycheck to paycheck cannot, yeah, and I'll tell you for free, it can't work for two people. Imagine getting paid 1.2 a month. How? And I'm not saying that's what he gets paid, by the way. I wouldn't come up here and tell you guys. That was just example, yeah, like as a normal working 9 to 5 job, if you're getting paid 1.2 a month, yeah, and then tax, let's say you got 1.1 left, you got bills, I got bills, yeah, how are you gonna do that? And then for us to go out as well, you just paid your bills, I come up here and I say, oh, I need to pay for this, because yeah, I expect people I'm dating to pay for my bills. That's just how I am. You guys might not agree with it, but that's just how I am. I don't expect a man to pay for my maintenance, because that's just too close to hygiene. I could do that, but if he says, oh yeah, like, how much was it? Let me pay. I'm not going to say no, but I'm not going to directly go ask a man to pay for this to me. I feel like that's just cheap as fuck. I very much can afford myself. I was doing it before a man and I could do it with a man, so I'm not going to ask for that. But certain things like, okay, bills and stuff like that, I'm going to expect a man to do it. And he was very much doing it until he couldn't. And then it's like, I'm paying my own bills. So I'm starting to look at you, I'm thinking, why am I fucking on you, bro? You know, when you start to realize, like, okay, I'll meet you, we're fucking and stuff and whatever, but it's like, I'm fucking a bum. That's how I started to see it. I started to see it as I'm fucking a bum, bro. Like, yeah, we fucking shit. And then it's like, what? We can't go out to eat. Hey, and fucking with no food, yeah, fucking with an empty stomach is fucked, bro. That's just an exaggeration. Obviously, we're not fucking and I'm empty stomach, because when I used to be at his, he'll cook for me and stuff and whatever not. But I'm just saying in general, like, yeah, man could cook for you and stuff, but you want to go out to eat, bro. We were living a relationship where it's like, it feels like we're married without the marriage, where it's like, we're staying at home cooking stuff, what? Because we can't afford to go out to eat. Allow it. Like, that's fucked, bro. I want to go out to eat. Like I was saying, I want to go out to eat. Like, I want to do stuff. I want to travel and shit like that. And if I can't do that with you, then what the fuck? Do you know what I mean? And then it's like, okay, cool. Let's say, for example, I want to travel with you, but you ain't got the money to do so. When I'm not going on holidays and stuff, you're going to be angry at me. Like, oh, you're on holiday, but can't speak to me. You haven't been calling me and this. I'm thinking, I'm with my girls having fun. This could be you, but you ain't got money. So what the fuck can I do? Like, what actually can I do? And that's literally how it be feeling for us. So now I'm just like, nah, bro. Almost about to hit 2 years. I can't let that relationship hit 2 years. I can't stay there. There's no way. 2 years, no anniversaries, no Valentine's Day, barely any dates. What the fuck is that? The fuck is that? When I get in relationships like that, my eyes start to wander. I'm thinking, whoa, what's that nigga over there doing? Like, that's why I'm like, nah. Because when you're in a relationship like that, and nigga, you get to start thinking that, bro, you start to question your loyalty and shit. You're thinking, fuck, like, I want to go cheat and shit. So I'm like, nah, you gotta leave sometimes, for real. Sometimes you gotta actually leave with your respect, because sometimes you gotta leave with your respect. I can't, like, even speaking it out loud, because when I think of it in my head, I don't deep it as much. When I say it out loud, that's when I'm like, yeah, nah, you got to get the fuck out of there. And even, like I said before, even when I was speaking to, like, ChatGPT, even the shit they were saying to me, I'm just thinking, yo, you is a yam head. Like, you know, when you look at something like, nah, you're a yam head if you stay. Like, some things you really just gotta go. And it's just like, nah, bro. Like, nah. I literally left him on Valentine's Day, or on the 13th, but, like, do you know what I mean? I was just like, nah, bro, you can't, Serena, come on, like, you know better. If you can give yourself better, why would you even stay there, bro? Like, let me read to you because I was screenshotting it, yeah. This is what ChatGPT was saying to me. She was like, big sister truth, a man who truly values you doesn't let 2 birthdays pass, anniversaries disappear, plans consistently fail. You shouldn't have to convince someone to show up for you. Love is effort, love is consistency, love is showing up even when it's inconvenient. Like, I was literally last night, yeah, I was literally having a full-blown conversation with ChatGPT, and everything they kept saying, it just made sense, bro. Like, you can't stay. No matter what you love someone, you can't stay. They were like, Bestie, I'm going to answer you like a big sister, not like a therapist, not like someone trying to keep you hopeful. You already know the answer, you're just scared to say it out loud. Read what you wrote, and this is what I wrote. Almost 2 years together, barely any dates, barely any gifts, no birthdays, no anniversary, Valentine's Day missed twice. Mostly arguments, boring and depressing. And they said it as well. That's not a rough patch. That's the relationship. Love isn't supposed to feel like you're surviving it. Facts. That's what I'm saying. People think I'm mad that you went to confirm with ChatGPT before. No, I went to confirm within myself, and I just needed somebody else to do you know what I mean? And, you know, it's facts. Even they said it. If you stay, you teach him, I'll accept this, which is what I said earlier on, did I not? When I said, I think because the first birthday, I forgave him. The second birthday, because they already think in your head, yeah, she's going to forgive me. She's like, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man. No, the fuck I'm not. No, the fuck I'm not. Like, and these niggas do all these shit, and then you get to cheating, they're confused as to why you cheated. What the fuck, nigga? What the fuck? Nah, bro. I can't do all that. I don't ever want to like deeply hurt a person more than I already have. So I'm just like, nah. Sometimes you just gotta let go. Do you know what I mean? Just gotta let go. Like, and she was like, a man who lets you feel forgotten for nearly 2 years is not your future husband. He's a lesson and you've learned it. Guys, I've learned it. What more can I say? I've actually learned it. And that's why I literally said this episode of Girl Chat, yeah, was mainly just for me to actually express how I've been feeling, and you guys to actually, for someone, because I know there's someone out there relating to this. There's always someone that relates to something, and I'm here to tell you guys, if I can do it, so can you. I'm so sorry. Sometimes you gotta leave, babe. Sometimes you actually gotta leave. Like, when you have to overly ask people for their opinion, that's when you know you already need to leave, bro. Like, and if other people can see you're not yourself as well, and I don't even think it takes for people to see you're not yourself. You start to see it yourself. All of a sudden you're not going out anymore, you're not doing this anymore, that's when you've lost yourself. And as a girl, you can, as a woman, you can't lose yourself, okay? You gotta sometimes you gotta tell yourself there's plenty of men in the sea, you know, there's plenty of fish in the sea, and there really is. Some people always say like, oh, the grass isn't greener outside. Okay, then let me experience it. I don't give a fuck. You're not gonna trap yourself and keep yourself in a bubble where you're miserable. You might as well be miserable by your fucking self. If you're in a relationship and you're sad, you might as well be sad outside of the relationship, because regardless, a heartbreak is always going to hurt. Like, you were with that person for long. It's gonna hurt, but if you don't give yourself the opportunity to leave, how are you always, like, you'll never actually know, like, okay, cool, I could do it. Like, you can't even see it as testing your strength. Let me test my strength and leave this nigga and see how good I do. Like, sometimes you have to see it as that. Like, you can't always think like, oh, like, I don't want to leave him because this is that. Babe, I'm here to tell you, sometimes you really gotta leave. Seriously, you gotta leave. If you're not happy there, you're never gonna be happy. Like ChatGPT said, it's not a rough patch, that's the relationship. Like, it may be good for a couple weeks, then bad. Good, bad, good, bad. That's hot and cold, babe. You gotta leave. I'm not saying all relationships are perfect, yeah, but arguing 24/7, or like, this one does this, this one done that, or you go to confront them how you feel, is, oh, well, that's like when you did this to me, this, that. It's just like, what? Fuck off. I don't need to hear that. That's a choice now. Now I'm choosing to hear that when I realise I don't have to hear all that. If I can't express how I feel without someone making it about themselves or trying to twist it and say, well, that's how I felt when you, it's just bullshit, man. We're both now bitches arguing with each other. I'm not even dating a man no more. I'm dating a fucking bitch. And we're both just bitching together. You did this and you did that and fuck off, bro. Like, done with that man. Leave the man. Sometimes you gotta leave the man, babe. And that's literally how it be. Like, you can love the person and all that, but sometimes just be like, nah. And whenever you leave a relationship, yeah, you always sit and think like, that's wise. Do you know what I mean? I'm not even gonna say it, but I know what I'm trying to say. I'm not even gonna say it, bro. It is what it is. But, you know, sometimes you really just have to. My eczema's coming back, so it's just a bit itchy. Like, I get them in little parts, like here, I've got it here as well. It's so annoying. I need to book a GP appointment to get a cream. But yeah, like, you know, sometimes you have to accept it for what it is. And just because you break up with a person, it don't mean you have to hate them or, you know, always. Because that was my issue, like, being scared to leave people because they always start a problem. Like, babe, you don't have to argue with me to you know, if anything, if you don't argue with me, we'll be cool. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, when you leave a relationship and their way of breaking contact is to try beef you, like they'll message you on some, or call it on some, oh, why chat shit about me? Whole time you know you don't speak about the man. Why would I speak about you? Do you know what I mean? But that's why sometimes I hate the whole breakup process, because they feel like them breaking no contact has to always be like, let me beef her or make up some shit in their head, when nigga, you know damn well ain't nobody talking about you, bro. You know them ones, like, but obviously I don't think he would do that. But my past relationships, they were like that. Like, I leave and it's like, oh, I heard you been talking about me. Like, bitch, ain't nobody talking the fuck of you. Who the fuck would want to talk about you? When I'm trying to get rich, nigga, ain't nobody talk about you. The fuck. But yeah, like, you know, sometimes you gotta leave people. And I honestly, like, at first I used to be like, oh, toxic, toxic, but I really do wish him the best because I want him to get his shit together, bro. I want him to get his shit together. I want him to prosper. I want him to do good in life. I want him to have money. I want him to, you know, launch his business or whatever plans he has or whatever he wants to do in life. I want it to go well for him because, guys, honestly, you're not deep in it. It got to a point where I used to look at this guy and feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for you. Why is bad stuff always happening to you? And that's how I felt. And being a girlfriend as well, being the girlfriend and seeing that, it's like, nah, it's too much, bro. Now it's like one is like too much trauma bonding, and two, it's like it's too negative. We get on the phone and you're always complaining about something like, oh, have to pay this off and this is that. It's just, bro, it's too much, bro. Like, sort your shit together and prosper. Like, I want to leave and actually, I don't know, see him on TV, like, you know, he's actually get paid for football, he's a footballer now, whatever he wants to do. Like, I want to see that on TV and be like, well done, he actually did it. Like, you know, I'm not them bitter girlfriends. I'm not gonna, you know, oh yeah, he's got it now. No, because I left for a reason. Once I go, there's no turning back. Do you know what I mean? Unless a miracle happens and God says that's your man and things work out. But until then, I don't think I'm, do you know what I mean? Like, there was just too much things went on, bro. And yeah, I like a nigga that has control over his life, bro. Like, you know, like, you love this person and I'm gonna do this. I don't ever want to bump into a man that, like, doesn't know how to prioritize their woman, or other women are feeling like they're on top, or people have access to you. I don't fuck with that, bro. I don't fuck with that at all. So I'm out, bro. I'm out. I've left the man, guys. He can go back to what he's used to, because clearly he's not used to me, and that's fine. You're gonna meet people that are not used to you, and you know, some men are just used to cheap men. I mean, cheap women. I'm not a cheap woman, like, or some men are used to bummy gal, and then they come across you and they feel motivated and feel like this, but then they forget that, yo, I'm me and you're you. Some of these niggas need to go back to what they're used to, and you guys can be bums together, lay in bed and, you know, fuck on each other, and that will be that. That's not me, bro. I can't do all that. I cannot do all that. But yeah, I generally do wish him all the best, because I really want to see him good. Like, I want to see him doing good, and, you know, like, yo, shit gets to a point where you're just feeling sorry for niggas. And I don't like being a sympathetic bitch, bro. I don't like it, because when it was me, nobody had sympathy for me, bro. I don't like being a sympathetic bitch. I always say I'm not a sympathetic person. I don't be feeling sorry for people and this stuff, because when it's me, ain't nobody feel sorry for me. And that's how life goes. When it's you, no one feels sorry for you, bro. They don't. So it's like, sometimes you gotta leave a man be and just be like, yeah. But yeah, I broke up with him, and he was talking about some, let's sort it out, and texting, can you call me? I didn't pick up. ChatGPT said mute him, mute the boy, mute the guy. I'm not gonna respond, honestly. Sometimes you have to stand your ground and hold, do you know what I mean? He needs to go sort his life out, bro. Life is too serious. You need to go sort your shit out. Because if not me, even if he does move on and he finds a girl that he likes and stuff, she's going to want the same thing. Who doesn't want dates, gifts and stuff like that? Who doesn't want to feel loved? So it's like, even if you're not going to sort it out for me, sort it out for the next, or sort it out for yourself, bro. Like, sort it out for your damn self. Like I said before, I'm not them bitter girlfriends, man. I want to see you do good, because I know what he like goes through and stuff mentally and things. I generally want you to do good, bro. But just because I know someone's like what they go through, don't mean I'm gonna let them guilt trip me and make me feel bad for them, because then I'm letting go of myself. Why would I let go of myself? A man, I ain't doing that. What the fuck, you know? So sometimes it is what it is. You know what I mean, guys? So it's like, for the women that are watching this and can relate to me, guys, get up and just leave, bro. If you know he can't do anything for you and you're not happy, go. I always tell people, if you're not happy where you are, you need to go. Like, you deserve to find someone that truly makes you happy. And I feel like for me, it's more meaningful to me, because it's like, I know the type of I know the type of childhood I had. I know the place I grew up in. I know it was shit for me. So why would I, as an adult now, choose to go through it again? Because at a young age, it's different. You don't have a choice to see what you're seeing or what you're going through, yeah? But when you're an adult, it now becomes a choice now. You're responsible for your life as an adult. And if you're choosing to settle for that, nigga, that's fucked. That's so fucked. Like, it's a choice now. Like, and I look at myself and I see the little girl in me, and I'm like, nah, you deserve better. Like, when I look at my childhood and how I like, you know, Hold on, I'm about to cry. You know shit is deep when you get to crying, bro. Shit be deep as fuck. It be dark. But like I was saying, when you look at your childhood and you know, it's like you deserve better. Like I look at myself and I'm like, you deserve everything. Like you deserve everything you asked for. Like, you know, I can't possibly know the childhood I came from and the shit I went through and then just settle for that, bro. That's fucked. If it's like this now, oh fucking hell, my makeup. If it's like this now, I'm gonna put a filter over this anyways, fuck that. But when you're older now, I just can't do it to myself, bro. Sometimes I look at myself and I'm like, nah, you go through so much and you deserve better. So I'm like, nah, you know, you'll meet plenty of these men, bro, but one that's gonna truly like put you first and treat you how you want to be treated, that's different. Like you really have to go through, you know, you really have to look at yourself and tell yourself like, nah, you deserve better. And that's when you realize, fuck it, I'm leaving. And that's the point I got to now, and I'm gonna be happy regardless. Like I know myself, I'm gonna be happy because I would have been sad there. So you know, sometimes you gotta get up and leave. Like I prayed about it, spoke to God, and every time I pray I say, God, if I'm not meant to be here, give me a sign. We were meant to go to Paris, that didn't work out. I'm supposed to get the fuck out. I'm supposed to go. That's not my person, you know. And you look at someone and you're like, nah, like you really love them deeply, but it's like you don't want to now grow hatred towards a person because you stay getting mad at certain things, and things like that is just, nah, bro, just go, leave the person. If it's meant to be, it'll find its way back. If not, you gotta go. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's mad, innit? Fucking hell. You guys, I be staying in these talking stages, bro. Like it be these talking stages. Like it be these talking stages for real. Nah. And then we get to like, oh, asking me to be your girlfriend, and it's like money is stopping you. It's always money. Fuck that. 2 years. Guys, you know I've never been in a talking stage for almost two years. That alone is embarrassing for me, bro. Fuck that. The fuck is that? That is embarrassing. All my other exes put a ring on it 3-4 months in max, bro. That's why I love them. Okay, not like that, but you know what I mean? I don't hate none of my exes. The men, anyways. The women is a different story. The men is different. Like, and I haven't had a lot of exes. I've only had one proper ex, like, you know. And again, even with him, I left him for this, not the same reason, but I left him because your life is different to mine. You want to do all this hood shit. I'm not trying to end up in jail. So it's like, do you know what I mean? It's like, you have to leave for yourself. And that, even just saying that alone, that proves my point. You have to leave if it doesn't align with what you want or your life, bro. Like, it don't mean they're bad people. Because even my previous exes, I'm talking about the men, they're not bad people. It's just the life they live is not for me. The life they live is bad. That's why I'm like, if I'm not like that, why should I be like that? I'm not about to date you and it's like, oh, you end up in jail and I'm calling you to feeding you. Like, what am I doing catering to a man? You calling me saying, oh, that it's just too much, bro. Like, and some men, you have to look at them and think, nah. That's why I was so happy when I met my recent ex or partner or whatever, like, because he's a working man. Like, he's a working man. Like, you ain't up in there doing all selling drugs and shit, unless I don't know and I'm not aware, but I don't care now because I've left, you know what I mean? But it's like, you're not selling drugs and shit. Like, you're not a fraudster, you're a working man. But that's what comes with working men, the money situation, like paycheck to paycheck. Like, why don't you niggas be having savings for real? It pisses me off, bro. The fact that I'm leaving because of just like, okay, the pattern, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm leaving because the money is the pattern and other stuff that I haven't mentioned because I don't want to or need to. But like, you know, it just be like certain things. Like, do you guys like my makeup? I've been doing eyeshadow recently. This is my second time doing eyeshadow using the James Charles palette, painted. Cute, innit? I did something different today. The cut crease is like a black eyeliner and it's like purpley white. It's tea. And then I'm using Fly Beauty Vision on my lips. This is Velvet Touch on my lips to go with that. I'm changing subjects, but yeah. That's how it be, bro. Sometimes you gotta leave. You gotta get up and leave. And I feel like it's gonna hurt me more in a few days' time or whatever. But I've got other stuff I'm focusing on. Do you know what I mean? I've got other stuff I'm focusing on. So that's not gonna, like, I'm not gonna keep it in my head like I'm single. Like, what What is that? Why am I going to sit and cry in the fact that I'm single? I love being single. If you know me, you know I love being single. I get to do whatever the fuck I want to do. And I don't mean that in a go fuck on niggas and that. No, I mean like I have my freedom to wake up at any time without someone thinking I fell asleep, or you're avoiding them, or not saying good morning, or like, I hate basic convos anyways. If you know me, I hate basic convos. And I feel like that's how it felt. Like every day it's like, good morning, how are you, this, that. It's like we're not meeting, we're not doing fun shit. It's just, it felt like we're pen pals, mate. Stay talking on the phone. I can't wait to see you, I miss you. Shit is boring as fuck. How you miss me and not trying to plan something because you can't? It's fucked, bro. Sorry for my swearing throughout this video, because I just realised I've been swearing a lot, haven't I? Not good, is it? No. But yeah, like, you know, I feel like for me, the reason why I felt like I wanted to do this video is because one, obviously ending off girl chat, and two, a lot of people relate, and you might not think it, but trust me, a lot of people relate. They're just scared to talk because of the embarrassment. Me, I'm not scared of embarrassment when it's your life. When it's your life, it's the truth. So you can't facade it. You may fool the internet, but you can't fool yourself. So, do you know what I mean? And yeah, going back to what I said before, when I was like, yeah, we're posting and stuff, this is that, we're not happy though, are we? We're not happy. Well, I'm not happy. So it's like, sometimes you gotta leave the man, boy. You gotta leave the man. I'm back to square one, do you know what I mean? But this time it's different because I'm not looking for a relationship. Well, I've never really been the type to look for a relationship. It just falls in my hands, I'm telling you. But yeah, I don't want a relationship. I just want to have fun, enjoy my 20s, get to know myself a bit more, you know, live my dream and stuff like that, because you only are young once. You're not going to be young again, guys, and you guys need to deep it. You're not going to be young again. That doesn't mean live life ruthlessly or risking this, but it just means enjoy yourself and do the things you want to do, because once you, okay, for example, once you have a child, life doesn't massively change, but again, it does. Certain things you wanted to do, you can't do that because you have a child, financial situations, this, that. It's too much, guys. Like, we're so young, and a lot of people just rush to be in a relationship because, oh my gosh, I need to be loved and that. How can you want to be loved elsewhere but you don't even love yourself, bro? You need to love yourself before even wanting to be loved by other people, because, you know, when you don't love yourself, you end up in situations like, for example, this, you don't want to leave because you don't love yourself. It's like, bro, you have to love yourself, you know. I love myself. That's why I've chose to leave, mate. I love myself and I respect myself to an extent. I'm still getting to, like, you know, hold on, my brother's calling me. Having brothers, yeah, guys, sometimes be so no, because every day you're asking for money. Like, bro, at my bank, come on, I'm trying to make it up to the top as well. Shit. But that's the responsibility that comes with it. But anyways, that's not the point. Let me just send this quickly. But yeah, you guys, in life, you got to do what works for you, mate. Like, you're not going to stop your dreams for a man, or you're not going to, do you know what I mean? There's certain things you're just not going to stop for somebody. So it's like, if you know you need to get to somewhere, why would you be like, do you know what I mean, stopping yourself? It's too much, guys. Learn to, like, let yourself go and be free and get to know yourself before, like, getting to know other people. And I think a lot of people, why is it not? I think a lot of people don't realize that, like, you actually have to get to know yourself, love yourself before anyone else, bro. Like, I love being by myself. Do you know what I mean? I've never been tied on a person or this is that. And another thing as well, if I can cut off my friends that have done me wrong, why would I not cut off a man that's done me wrong? It's a bit, do you know what I mean? Like, if you can cut off a friend for doing you wrong, keep the same energy and cut off that man that's been doing you dirty. And that's how it felt. Like, I would sit there like, oh, but I cut off this friend for being like this, but what, I'm going to keep a man after he's failed me in so many departments? I don't play about my birthday, and I don't think that's something I would never, like, I always used to be like, yeah, I forgive you and stuff like that. But the fact that I'm always talking about it to him or bringing it up shows that I'm not over it. So it's like, why am I going to sit there and act like, no, like, it happened? Do you know what I mean? And I don't forgive it. Like, I can't tell a person I forgive something and then stay talking about it 24/7. That shows I don't forgive you, because I'm still mentioning it. It still hurts. I don't want to be in a place where we're both bringing up shit and then telling each other we forgive each other, but it's like bringing up shit. So it's like, nah, like, sometimes you really got to go. And I've made that decision to leave, bro. Like, and I've seen it as a lesson. Like, there's certain things you just learn and you don't tolerate, I guess. Like, I've seen it as that, and we're just not going to tolerate it anymore. And I'm glad that it's only 2 months into the new year, because January or February, obviously February, and today is February the 15th. So yeah, do you know what I mean? The rest of this year for me is going to be great in God's grace. I'm going to chase my dreams. I'm going to really do stuff out of my comfort zone. I'm going to collab with other content creators, because I feel like that's something I didn't do because, I'm in a relationship, can't be with men. I'm going to collab with different people this year. I'm going to push myself out there. I'm going to go events that I never thought I'm going to go to, and I'm just going to live my life. I'm going to network so hard this year and see where it brings me. And you guys are going to come along with me, because I'm going to prioritize YouTube more compared to TikTok. I feel like I think I've said that a lot in my videos, where I've fallen in love with YouTube. I love YouTube, and it's more of my value. My hair's from Our Inspiration, by the way. I crimped it today. My brand as well. But yeah, like, I want to push through it. And honestly, I'm not going to keep up the prayer queue talking about some God, like, please bring him back to me, give him money. Now, bro. Like I said, if it's meant to be, it'll be. I still love him. I'm always going to love him. I don't have no hate towards him. You know what I mean? That's bestie for real. Like, that's gang. But sometimes you really just got to do what's best for you. And I feel like you're more respected when you do things based off of you. And, a man's not going to respect someone that can't stand up and leave. I'll tell you that. The proof was in the pudding. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, they won't continue to do things you don't like, or, So that shows already they don't respect you. Guys, you need to follow actions, not the words. It's free to speak, I'm speaking right now for free. It's free. The actions aren't free. Hence why men tend to do a lot of talking, because it's free. But the actions aren't free. That's why they're not going to do it. Clock that, mate. Clock that. But yeah, obviously I'm gonna elevate. I'm gonna I don't need time healing. There's nothing to heal for. A nigga couldn't get me this and that, and do you know what I mean? What's there to heal for? But I just don't want to be in another relationship. Fucking hell, I just don't want to be in another relationship right now. Do you know what I mean? I just want to focus on myself and live life. And yeah, man, I'm good in the hood. Do you know what I mean? I'm good in the hood for real. I want to have a blast this summer. I want to make it unforgettable. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm just like, yeah, like, girls, women, like, always follow your respect and always respect yourself. Do you know what I mean? You should never, like, do things for other people. Always do it for yourself. I'm telling you, like, you're gonna live the best life ever when you do things for yourself. When you live life based off of other people, you're always gonna be miserable, because you're not doing things that you want to do. You're only doing it because somebody else said this or this, that. Like, focus on you for real, but yeah, that was the end of Girl Chat. That was the end of Girl Chat episode 5. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys actually listen to me when I'm speaking and actually take on notes. Like, get a pen and paper, write down notes, and do better for you. I love how I don't have titties no more, But yeah, like, make sure you're taking notes and always do things for yourself, and always remember you're not alone. Even if you think you're alone, you're not alone, and you need to do things for yourself, guys. You'll be better. I'm telling you, you'll be happier, like, doing things for yourself. I'm telling you, don't do things for man, bro. Don't stay because you think a person's gonna be sad, this is that. They could cry all they want. They could try and manipulate you, guilt trip you. Leave now. Leave that man. If he ain't doing shit for you, or you're not happy there, you gotta fucking go, mate. You gotta leave. Because if you don't leave now, years are gonna go by, and you're gonna keep dealing with the same shit. And remember what I said earlier on. It is not a rough patch. It is the relationship. It's not going to change. If it was like that throughout a whole year, what makes you think the next year is going to be different? That's the relationship. Leave. So yeah, with that being said, thank you for watching my YouTube video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video, which you guys are going to love, because I've got something. I'm not going to be... I'm not going to say it now. I'm not going to say that because I'm posting this video soon, so I don't want to say it. But yeah, you guys are going to love my next video. Well, I would hope you would, because why wouldn't you? I love you guys. Chill. I love you guys so much. You guys already know I love you guys. I fuck with you guys over here anyways. All day, every day. YouTube over everything. What do you mean? But yeah, I'm going to leave you guys. I'm going to love you guys and leave you guys. And yeah, thanks for watching my YouTube. Chill. Thanks for watching my YouTube video. I'll see you guys in the next. Do you know what I mean? See you guys in the next. You guys are welcome. Cute, see. Bye.